So today we are going to talk about food, and especially the French food. So that's why we have two French guys today who can talk about the specialty of France. So hello.
Hello.
So I have a first question for you. Can you explain me the difference, because in France you have a lot of variety of different foods, so can you explain me like what's the difference of food in France?
Okay, France is a country where there's a lot of different meal traditions because this country has different climates that allowed that to produce a variety of fruits, vegetables, and meal. We can consider that France can be divided in two parts: north part and south part.
So what's the point of the north?
The north part have a continental weather with a lot of rain and cooking is based on butter. And the south one, because the climate is the weather is hotter, is hotter, so people cook with oil. People cook all with oil. And in the north one, because it's cold, there are cows, there are
more grass.
Yes, more grass. People are like always in the house because the cold weather. So people always are cooking with butter and always are drinking like milk. However, in the south France, people always drink in old meals, drink rose wine.
Okay, and can you explain me what are the different steps for eating, like for lunch, dinner, which meal do you start?
Yes, of course. Every meal is composed by an entry to start, which is a small portion of not cooked vegetables like salad or carrots. Then arrive the main dish, usually meat or fish with farinaceous like rice or pasta, and also cooked vegetables. Then you can eat a dish of cheese and charcuterie.
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 It's a French name.
With bread. You can finally finish with a dessert like fruits or cake. That's the meal in French people.
Okay, so thank you for your explanation. So now can you tell me what do you know about the French meal?
Yes, in France there is somewhere a tradition who are famous like eat snails and frogs legs, but it's not very common actually, and you have to eat this for your travels friends. The other tradition in France is that all the foods have the people eat, and after they finish, they drink a cup of alcohol.
Yeah, like a pastis or ricard.
Yes, it's a tradition that the people of France have.
And why did they drink this after dinner?
They have like because it's for cleaning.
It helps to digest
Yeah,
after
digest
when you
and-
eat too much.
And clean the body.
Okay.
Yes. Our tradition is that the people of France eat together. This is very important because the family from these people is very important. I think if you want to eat from legs, you should a good restaurant to prepare this and do this strange food in a good condition.
Okay.
One thing that is very important is that the water always they eat so they drink water and for the meats.
So they drink more water than wine.
Yes, yes, I think that because the wine is only for special food,
Special
like
meal.
fish.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So we have another person from France who is going to talk us about a specific meal in France, which is called fondue. That's it.
Yeah, fondue,
So-
fondue of the Alps.
Yeah.
It's a representative dish of this region. That is the Alps, the mountain. This is the higher mountain of Europe. The Alps include part of France, Italy, and Switzerland. This meal is based on cheese and wine. It's typical of cold climate, but general of creates an atmosphere of camaraderie. It's a dish that is perfect to do with new friends or make new relationships because in this region, because the nearest of different countries, it's a lot of people of different sides. In terms of the preparation of this meal, the cheese fondue is made by melting a mixture of cheese like
What kind of cheese?
it can be the Gruyere, Comté, and Tal of Tome de Savoie. It's a different cheeses, but it depends on the region. You can mix the cheese that is typical of this region or the cheese that you like.
And I heard it's possible to add wine too.
Yeah, the
White wine.
white wine, yeah, is flavored with kirsch. That is like a cherry brandy. Then you have to add wine with the cheese. The fondue is eaten with bread. You eat is the piece of bread is held with the 2 or 3 pointed skewer. That is removing of a figure of 8. You take the bread and you with the cheese and you eat later. When the dish is ended, you can mix with eggs and do a tortilla to eat later.
Okay, thank you. So, as you say, like the fondue is a meal that people eat on the parts of the mountains, the Alps, when it's very cold. So that's why it's very famous when you go for skiing in a ski station. After one day skiing, you're very exhausted, you're very tired, and you came back for dinner home with your family and friends, and then you eat fondue. So we say it's a very social meal because you don't need dishes, you don't need forks or anything. You just have a pot with the fondue, and everyone shares the same pot. So that's why it's a social meal. And there is a tradition which is really funny about the fondue. It's because it's made with cheese. When you prepare it in the pot, it's very hard to clean the dishes and the table after. So that's why the tradition is like everyone is eating with a piece of wood and a bread at the end of the piece of wood, and everyone is doing like this into the pot, and then eating the piece of bread with the cheese. And when the first person when the piece of meat fall for the first person in the pot, this person have to clean all the dishes and all the table for everyone.